Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Station 3. Now for today, we're really just going to be making that last leg of the trip back to London. And then we'll have to drop off a lot of supplies. Well, I say supplies. A lot of reports. We have a lot of stories to finish up in London. Quite a few indeed. But before we make that stop to London, I'm afraid there is one minor detour we will all have to endure. I know our ship's going very slowly. I do apologize, but I needed to lose a crew member for reasons. But butcher for supplies, yes. But yes, we will be going to see the sisters, to work for the, well, to see what's next for our tireless mechanic. A little bit time consuming, but I might just end up speeding it up. Make it a little easier for both of us. Or perhaps I won't even need to. Oh yes, stop at the Abbey would be a good idea. Well, let's just make a little detour. And we're at Abbey Rock. First things first, we're going to get that little bit of fuel. And let's see here. Do that. And yes, I do forget that we have news. We'll save it for the sisters, though. That will be all for now. So, heading on north. Well, north and west. Because I will get to the sisters eventually. It's just gonna take a while. But we'll be there eventually. Oh, good lord. This trip is taking way longer than it should. So, about these restless nights, let's just see what they saw. Gain that little bit of terror. Unfortunate, but we can deal with it. Luncheon with the sisters, or alternatively, we'll visit the cellar. We will need, the mechanic tells the sisters, to visit your sub-cellar. Oh, that nasty place, Lucy says airily, a little hastily. Yes, we'll take you down there, she smiles, but we'll need stories. Something alarming for Cynthia, a Z story for Phoebe, and a tale of distant places for me. Well, it just so happens I have all those. Let's go ahead. Beneath Hunter's Keep, the sisters listen with delight to your stories and unlock the cellar door for you. The key is so heavy that Cynthia can only lift it with both hands. We won't go in, she says. We don't go in. The signs on the stones have a Kaganian look. In the deepest sub-cellar, your candles illuminate a litter of tumbled stones, the remnants of a temple. The pool at the cellar's center is almost dry. The remaining water there seethes oddly in the candlelight, as if it were near boiling, but it's quite cool to the touch. The writhing river flows near here, the mechanic remarks, one of the tributaries of Dream. I hope it doesn't touch the well those poor girls drink from. My enemies find me when I sleep, but this water will attract my enemies to this poor fellow. He bends to dip his hand in the water and sketches a sign on the clay man's forehead. The man watches him stolidly. The mechanic hands him the mirror catch box. Hold this, he says. Keep it open. Don't let go, no matter what happens. The clay man's huge hands enfold the box. There, the mechanic says, turning to you. A serpent trap. Now I can sleep. I can finally sleep. He smiles. And then I think I may be able to offer you something rather interesting. So let's have a chat, shall we? Oh, yes. They do get very upset about that. Really quickly, though. Luncheon with Phoebe. Lose that little bit of terror. Yes, I know, it's very upsetting. But, going to our officers. Tireless mechanic. Oh my. Allow the mechanic to enjoy his sleep. It might be messy, he warns you. Could you have a couple of strong sailors standing by? Tell them to snap the box shut when the trouble begins. He holds up a bottle of laudanum. I will be sleeping deeply. Unlocked with a crew of 3, which we have 5. You know what? I think that will wait until after we've gotten to London. Just in case something comes up and we lose a few crew members. I know that's probably not going to happen, but it has happened in the past. So, not trusting our crew reserves to stay where they are now. And I'm suspecting that he'll consume all 3 of those crew members. Because that just seems like the sort of thing he'd do. Also, I wonder if there's going to be a consequence for leaving one clayman behind. We'll find out shortly. Ooh, went a little bit northerly. A bit north of the destination, my friend. And if we can do without desperate measures, that'd be best. Saves us money. Yeah. Offer of assistance. Oh yeah, I definitely trust you guys. Yep. Ah, the music of London. See, made it back just fine. And people were worried I was risking everything for basically no gains. Ha! Yeah, that actually was a very serious concern. Yeah. Well, we made it back. It's all good. A moment, please. Alright. Well, an inspection by the Ministry of Public Decency. Some things are too illegal for the Customs Service to admit the existence of. The Ministry are here to look for those. And all of it has to do with the people down by the Pirate King. Good to note. But I don't have anything to hide. See? No suspicion at all. Ugh. And the nightmares just keep getting stronger. It's getting problematic. Oh, well. Oh? Oh, yes, her. It's Maybe's daughter. She's down the gangplank as soon as she's docked. I need to talk to Penstock, she says, the land agent, the one at the bazaar. She hesitates, she bites her lip. Will you come with me? Of course we will. Go with her. Penstock's land agency, a modest office in an immodest location, hard against the eastern flank of the bazaar, that spired fortress of commerce that towers over London. Penstock stoops like a clerk and coughs like a miner, but his eyes are very wise. Oh, good to note. The Sundered Sea. There's another sea beneath the bazaar, a paler sea, Penstock declares. Yes, I would imagine you might make the bargain your mother made. Yes, I helped her go down there, but she took a terrible chance even then, and the bazaar is not well, not now. Are you certain? There's another sea beneath the bazaar, Penstock declares, a paler sea. Yes, I would imagine you might make the bargain your mother made. Yes, I helped her go down there. But she took a terrible chance even then, and the bazaar is not well, not now. Are you certain? The daughter follows Penstock back into the shop, to a redly lit grotto hollowed from the bazaar's carapace. A heavily chained cage lift awaits you there. You must descend into the most secret spaces of the bazaar. Penstock's wicked, she says. He has an understanding with the bazaar. He let my mother pass through long ago to make her bargain. Now I will follow. Is that really such a terribly good idea? We'll let her go down under the bazaar. I want to match my mother, she says reasonably. I want to learn the great signs, the courier, the bazaar. is the only one who will teach me. I have to go. There's a possibility that she may never return. It has something to do with Sphinx Stone. But let her go. An ascent. The cage rises, rattling into view. The officer is shivering, caked with lumps of something like ivory-colored snow, but grinning brilliantly. The Sunless Sea, she cries. The Bazaar. Oh, he's so much more than any bazaar. My mother, I have back what she took from me. She taps you playfully on the shoulder as you haul back the lift door. Thank you. Here's a little present I picked up on the shore. Did she get what she wanted? Oh yes, and so much more. I have one more tattoo now, but it's one that no one will ever see. You have one of this, Maybe's rival. Oh. There's a pantherine glint in her eye now. Let's speak to her. Huh. Proposition Maybe's rival. I've been wondering when you'd ask. I think it'll be different now, since the Bazaar. Want to help me find out? I'm wondering in which way it would be different. I'd also need to have veils of 70. Ooh, that's gonna take a while. Yeah. But something to consider. Let's see. And eventually it's looking like I'm gonna have to arrange for her death, but that's a later project. Let's go to the Forgotten Quarter, though. Oh. I would need more mirrors to get a better chance here. Let's... Who can give me a bit more mirrors? You're Veils, right? Oh, no, you're not. There's something I can buy that'll get me more mirrors? There is. Well. Okay. First things first. That one wants sunlight. Maybe we can just steal sunlight from the surface to help the Fathom King. Well, I say help the Fathom King, bribe the Fathom King. We'll submit vital intelligence here. I'm glad you brought this to me rather than you-know-who. Our mutual acquaintance 2 streets over. We do what we can. 350 echoes, although I noticed that didn't increase the Supremacy London. Unfortunate. We'll report everything. Everything getting reported. Avid Horizon. Oh, Polythreme. And Chelinate's still awful. A little bit less terror thanks to them. And... yes. Anything in specific? I cannot believe that we didn't have this job the entire time. That is very silly of me. But on the other hand, I need to... there you are. Sell Zoop. Anything else? I need the prisoner's honey anyway. Ooh, and it's asking me to take quite the risk. Well, no. Because I can deliver clay men. Let's get everything taken care of before we go over to the, before we see about helping our magician friend. Let's make sure everything's squared away. Alarming Scholar, actually. You still want things I can't get. You are not something I need. Alright. I'm willing to go with a blazing glim lamp. Like a lane of beams athwart the sea through all the circle of the golden year. I don't know what that means. Buying it. And equipping it. And first things first. Well. Who do we tackle first? I think we go to the Forgotten Quarter first. Still very chancy, but it's a 50-50 chance. Go for it. Damn. Well, no one visits the Forgotten Quarter of Fallen London anymore. No one remembers why, except archaeologists, treasure hunters, and magicians who've lost their hands to imaginary serpents. The world is thin there, the magician once told you. It's closer to the place behind mirrors, to Parabola. My revenge awaits for me there. I'll need honey to navigate the dreams. Can you, lend me a barrel of the stuff, and help me with the dreaming? I will show my gratitude when the time comes. A storm of skulls. You and the magician run through a dream of a heath, under a grinning weather that pelts you with bones. Wrong way, he shouts. This is their trap. Wake up. Oh, so we're just gonna have to keep buying prisoner's honey each time we want to try that? I mean, I can give it 2 more tries. That is all I am willing to give you. Try, succeed. Delightful. A road of roses. Prisoner's honey transports the dreamer's body as well as mind. You walk beside the magician along a path lined with watchful black roses. The roses built this way, he says. Another of Parabola's servant peoples. It pleases me to use it against the kings of that place. Look, the light, up ahead. When we wake, we'll know the way to the quarter. And that last firkin I can just keep for now. Oh. Oh. Irigo, you say? This is something we will want to consider. The genial magician's plan. What is it exactly? A prison for serpents. My enemy, he explains, roams the mirror marches at the edge of Parabola. He taps the wooden statue. I have baited this image with the sense of life. My enemy will enter and be ensnared, and then we can put its power to use, you and I. He frowns. There's a possibility it will enter me instead. Quite a real possibility. Should that occur, I trust you will murder my stolen body and fling it into the sea. Good to note! Could dissuade him from his plan. Or we could give him what he needs to complete it, which is 3 secrets and a scintillac. Well, it would have been nice to know about this earlier. Ah well, what about you, mechanic? We'll allow him to enjoy his sleep. Once again. It might be messy, he warns you. Could you have a couple of strong sailors standing by? Tell them to snap the box shut when the trouble begins. He holds up a bottle of laudanum. I will be sleeping deeply. Oh. A certain amount of excitement. When nothing seems to be happening, you take to your own bunk. But a roar from the clayman brings you sprinting back to the mechanic's cabin. You fling open the door. The man's eyes seethe with viric flame. It's struggling against the efforts of the sailors to restrain it. As you rush to assist, it flings one sailor off, but the other manages to snap the box closed. Instantly, the man goes stiff, a lifeless clay statue. The viric glow now pulsates from the box. In the bunk, the mechanic sleeps on, his face wreathed in dreamy smiles. He will sleep so until morning. Good to note, I've apparently learnt that the mechanic stole a secret from the dreams of the stone pigs. Yeah, please explain exactly what the hell is going on. Well, it's like this. I stole a secret from the Bazaar, with the help of the Finger Kings, you know, the serpents who rule Dream. Then I reneged on the Finger Kings. Don't look at me like that. Would you rather I'd given them the secret? Maybe? I don't know. Well, good to know. So, apparently we're going to be getting a fulgent impeller out of this deal. Maybe, I don't know, probably. I kind of know. Pigs of stone. I talk about engines all the time, I'm sure you've noticed, and I dream about them. I found myself dreaming of the stone pigs. I don't entirely understand still, but they're how the Bazaar travels between stars. Did you know they did that? And they sleep, so the Finger Kings can crack their dreams open. So the Finger Kings recruited me. I found a secret in those dreams, an engine like the Z's never seen. Oh, Captain, let me build it for you. You won't be sorry, but there are some things I'll need. I know, isn't it always the way? Well... interesting. So I'm gonna have to rescue or ransom an unsettling sage from wisdom. Great. I need an element of dawn. Oh, you. And 1 casket of sapphires. I have no idea where to get those. And 40 units of Stygian ivory. You. I have a crew full of crazy people and troublemakers. Damn it, I love them. For now, though, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly. And I shall see you all soon.